gotta get to
sorry,
this.
I apologize. Aleem, you gotta start calling me, bro. My bad.
Listen, I'm about to graduate, so yeah.
Damn. All right. Okay. I was going to talk about Social Security.
Yeah, I see where it was going, and
he
he was starting to turn, and I was like, "This is another 20." Hey, let's just get to it.
But that's how you know this show been around that long. When he's like, "Oh wait, I know where this."
Yes, I do. Yes, yes.
We was gonna have an old nigga segment.
Yes, a complete old nigga segment.
And welcome back.
All right, y'all. Let's get into this Beema versus Lil Yachty situation. There was a situation of Beema reviewing Lil Yachty's new Air Force that was set to release at ComplexCon over this past weekend, and Yachty didn't take too kindly to some of Beema's remarks. So let's get into that.
Completely missed the boat. Ahoy, mateys. This is your captain speaking. If this year was your first time listening to Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt and the Black Album, can you really claim to be hip-hop's biggest sneakerhead? I mean, fam probably thinks Wu-Tang is a hot sauce. But enough of all that. I'm Beema, and you're in the Collab Lab. Today, let's talk about why Lil Boat's Uptowns probably should have stayed docked. Look, after a year of unwanted white-on-white Air Force One collabs, these just feel like a general release. Like, maybe throw these overboard. And don't even get me started on his It's Us ad-lib. It's way too close to Kip's Just Us. Nah, I'd have left that in the shipyard. And Sneaker News says that these are dropping at ComplexCon. But let's keep it a bean. Travis Scott's about to steal that entire weekend. A better strategy for Yachty would be to create a moment of his own and bring some new ideas fresh off the boat. Collab cousins, are you jumping on board with these, or do they just make you seasick?
All right, so that was Yachty. Now we're gonna get into
Beema.
No, that was Beema. I'm sorry. We're gonna get into Yachty response when he seen Beema at ComplexCon.
Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. All that for 20,000 views and 500 likes. I hate. I hate niggas like him because I can't even hear you. I don't even know what you're talking about. I hate niggas like him. But black niggas like that hating on another nigga. I don't know him. He don't know me. Just hating just to hate. Just cause. Ain't shit. I can't even hear you. I don't even hear what you're saying. I want to say two things. Slurping, watching, hot goggles. Please that to my friend. You can all jumping. I mean, all kind of like. He's a friend of the brother. All jumping. All kind of. Two things. All kind of slobbering and.
So what are your thoughts on the exchange between the two? Let's start with Beema's review of the shoe. Just Beema's commentary about Yachty and the shoe.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't think he said anything wrong. I believe he gave his opinion. I believe he's trying to entertain, so he had to make it entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, his thing was, I didn't like the shoe. I think Yachty's response was from a place of hurt, and he was corny for that. I think that all this for 20,000 views and 5 or whatever, that was that's corny, my nigga. And all he was saying was, he said facts. Yo, you did just hear Reasonable Doubt and the Black Album this year, and I don't like your shoes. All of this, I hate niggas just hating for no reason. Why? Y'all know how much I hate the word hate.
Mm-hmm.
Hate takes away from opinion. Truth is, yo, I didn't like the shoes. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So and I hate that you disagreeing is hate now. Like if we just disagree, yo, this is orange. No, it's not, it's pink. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm a hater. Yo, you hating on my pink. I did not like the Yachty response because it added no value to the conversation. He didn't say, yo, why don't you like the shoe? What made you, did you wear him? Did you actually see him? Like, what, did you see him in person? I got a pair right. It's so many things, proper conversations that could have been had to elevate the collab, to elevate sneakers, to it was so many things that could have been said. Instead, you berate him and call him a hater simply for having an opinion. People love yes men, and I thought Beema salute him for being a no man. That's just how I feel.
Okay. Because I had a different approach prior to recording, but let's just go off of what you're saying, right?
Okay.
I understand why Yachty gave that response.
Okay.
I feel like I love Beema. I love everything he does. I love that he gives honest reviews of shoes from a place of someone that is involved and engulfed in the sneaker culture.
Okay.
I can understand how Yachty took the first two swipes, the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt and the Wu-Tang is a hot sauce as a swipe. And this is just my opinion.
Okay.
I think Yachty looks at this as you weaponized me not being culturally sound in hip hop to utilize that as to why you don't like my shoe. It doesn't necessarily in that first half, it just sounds like you use that to establish the fact of why you don't like my shoe. He then goes into saying, oh, well, this catchphrase is like Kif. It's a plain blocking and stuff like that. Even people on the internet are saying, oh, this is a Nike idea I did when I was in middle school. It's a very plain and simple idea. Now back to Beema, I also feel like it's a situation because you put yourself, speaking of Yachty, you put yourself in this forefront of being fashion forward and the culture leans on me to provide the style. Us that are engulfed in it, all of us, or that's engulfed in it, we expect more.
Mm-hmm.
You are putting out Air Force One, which the inside of the shoe is a color, the check isn't colored, the sole is colored, and you just threw your logo on it. There seems to be no real thought surface level that this shoe is anything special other than you selling your brand.
Right.
I didn't get that part, but further in the conversation, he was explaining like the different leathers that he has and all of that. That goes back to what you're saying of elevating the conversation based off of, well, what didn't you like about it?
Yeah.
Why isn't this cool to you? Like I understand both sides now after you spoke, and I appreciate that because I was coming in this motherfucker like, yo, he ain't like it. He just ain't like it, but it's bigger than that. It's to the point that
was the time to get my shit off.
Yeah,
well,
like
you didn't know about the leather was English leather, the shoestrings were silk,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. That was your time to really get it off, and you called him a hater.
You called him a hater. You told him he sucked dick and all of that.
Yeah,
that kind of shit. It's like it's because he got the mic. Beema was in the crowd. So I got the mic. I'm gonna say whatever I want, and all these little nerd ass niggas that's surrounding us, they're gonna be like, yes, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's right, but he's wrong. He's wrong, but Beema was wrong to weaponize something like that. Now, and I think a lot of that has to come with the fact of who Yachty has been when it comes to fashion. He really truly thinks that people. And I don't really want to say, I don't think the kids dress like him. Yachty wears Supreme. Yachty wears Kif. Yachty wears these new sneakers and stuff like that. So it's like you are dressing how we've all in this culture have been dressing. You're not bringing anything new to this table. And I think that's where a lot of the forefathers and people like that get upset because he'll say shit like, New York stole, nobody's dressing like niggas from New York and all of that, but it's like Supreme New York. Ronnie is, I believe he's from New York, is the Kif owner. Like, it's like, bro, like niggas, it's bigger than you. And that's what happens with a lot of young people. They feel like I started this. You didn't. Like trends are a
Yeah.
revolving door.
Yeah,
You
come
know?
and go.
So I just didn't like that. And to be honest, I don't really care. I say this time and time again, at least 3 times a year. These celebrities that have all these sneakers, it's like I expect you to have all these sneakers. There's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, you got this, you got that. But I'm also older now, so that doesn't impress me. And I remember I had a tweet probably like 15 years ago, and I tagged Wale, Just Blaze, and I think Fat Joe. Just Blaze retweeted it and said yikes, because, and I hope I can find it one day, but it was just like, I said, I don't respect anybody outside of those 3 because I know that they do the search. It's different than niggas like Fab. Like Fab, I really don't be caring to put in that conversation, because it's like Fab shit always pissed me off when he was like, yo, them niggas is taxing. Like bro, they taxing me too. Why do you think you're better than? He was like, yo, they charge you like $400 for shoes, and I wouldn't do that. And it's like, we all are paying.
We all
that,
are
bro.
paying
Like,
the $400.
you make it seem like you special just because you're a rapper. Like, these niggas are hustling too. That's why they be going to the complex con kind of things and the sneakers events, and they try to hustle the nigga at the table. You don't like it, leave, nigga. Like, get the fuck away from my table.
My advice is just don't be too nice to niggas.
All that shit.
Just
Meek
set
did.
your price
It's like,
on
bro,
niggas and live your life, my nigga.
$400 a bot, bro.
If you want, move out the way, because I got a line of people who will pay.
Yeah.
Sir.
It's
I didn't
somebody going to buy this.
I didn't know who you were before.
Yeah.
So even if you walk away,
don't belittle me just because you want to get over on me.
Yeah, I hate people who try to haggle price.
Yeah, it's like, bro, that's his price. Cool. I don't gotta buy it.
I don't gotta buy it.
That's cool, bro. I
don't
respect
have to buy it. It's cool. Like price haggling. Like, I hate people like that. Yo, I could get it for. Can I get it for? No, bro.
Then go get it.
This is the price. Yo, I seen it over there. So why you didn't get it from over there? If you find a better price, if I find a better price and come back, you gonna match it? No, you should buy it from over there.
Because people prey on the fact that you gotta sell that. That's why when it comes to, I never forget, shout out to Big Mike. I never forget one time Mike told me that he much rather sell sneakers on the internet than to go to the consignment shops to buy. Or just, go to the consignment shops to sell.
Mhm.
Or just sell to somebody that he knows. And I didn't get it at first, but I get it because the niggas that are in front of you, they gonna try to get the best deal. And I respect that. But you don't respect the fact that this is my price. Now, if I sell these motherfuckers on Go, I don't never gotta meet this nigga again. And I'm just like, all right, he bought it for $200 more than this other nigga wanted to pay. And I gotta see that nigga.
And it's less
You're not gonna get over on me.
You're not gonna get over.
Yeah, like, so my bad, Aleem. What's your take on the whole situation between these two gentlemen?
you know, I'm kind of like you. First, I came in, so I didn't think so I don't know who Beema is.
Beema, he's had multiple collaborations with is it Saucony or Saucony?
I think it's
Saucony.
Okay, I've been hearing more people such as Westside Gun and more people, they're saying Saucony.
I think they're trying to change
I've always known it as Saucony, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Saucony.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
I think it may be one of those things where it's like a trend where they're trying to change something. The younger generation is trying to change something to claim theirs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I can get that. Yeah.
So on that,
you know, Saucony,
Saucony,
right?
Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
So I didn't know who he was. So I did see that. I did see what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything wrong with it, coming from the simple fact of it's his opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all know me, I ain't gonna get political with it, but hey, freedom of speech. I can say what the fuck I want.
For sure.
Right? That's what the Constitution say.
For sure.
So I didn't see anything wrong with it. He gave an opinion. It's almost like what's that shit up the road? Crumble cookie. Like that whole crumble cookie controversy.
Like crumble. I don't understand, bro.
Those things are, dog, them cookies is like this thick and it's like all gooey dough.
I like it.
It's bad. You like it, cool?
I eat them all the time, like weekly.
I gotta taste them.
It's too much. It's just doughy. It's just doughy. Like if you don't like, who had cookies like that?
Great cookie? Is it?
No,
any-
no. It's a
No,
fat
it's
ass
bigger
cookie,
than-
bro.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah.
it's
You
a
think
lot.
Corey? You think it's better than Insomnia?
It's thicker than
in
Insomnia.
times because they have like multiple flavors and stuff. Last time I had Insomnia, I had it when I was in DC, and it wasn't good.
You got to catch
Yeah.
Insomnia when they like
Yeah,
fresh out the oven.
Yeah,
So it's like that whole thing, and then the companies, they all get all frantic and shit,
Mhm.
and it's like in this situation, Yachty, number one, he dead ass fucking wrong, right? And like you said, I was ready to come in like, okay, yeah, I didn't think about it, the fact that Beema, that he would look at it as being berated for not knowing the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that could have been a teachable moment.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I'm glad you say what you said, because that could have been a marketing teachable moment. Yachty could have lied. He could have been
Yeah.
like, yeah, I got this on the shoe,
Yeah,
right? Because that's how shit gets sold.
absolutely.
Like the guy who did the whole Payless store and called the shit Palessi,
Mhm.
and motherfuckers went in and he was like, hey, these are Payless shoes, right? No, they not. And that's the thing about us, what we was talking about, our culture, is we like to look at shiny things.
we like to look
and
at
it's-
shiny things,
And it's
and
not
we have fear of missing out.
and it's not a bad thing, because going back historically, like I'm talking hundreds of years, we are literally, it's in our DNA to look at shiny things. It's crazy, right? I ain't gonna go too far, but that's why Mr. T would wear a lot of gold.
Mhm.
That was his thing, because as a matter of fact, step on a little bit. I was thinking about if anybody's into the geopolitical shit right now, it's a lot going on in Africa. It's a lot going on everywhere. But in Africa, you got the three countries, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. They kicked France out.
Mm.
Like, that's real. Like Black Panther 2. They literally kicked France the fuck out.
Okay.
France has been draining that country of all its money. France has been draining that country of all its gold. That's what we
Oh.
don't realize. So, the richest man in history, Mansa Musa. He has so much gold. Now, Mansa Musa lived in the 1350. He died in 1351.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned it before. They just replaced him. Somebody just replaced him as the richest man in history, Jeff Bezos. It's been a war to get to see who can topple this black man. Anderson .Paak got a song called The Return of Mansa Musa,
Okay.
right? So I say all of that to say, it's literally in our DNA to like shiny things.
Yeah.
And they know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like they be lying to us. Yachty could have lied and been like, yeah, bro, I got silk. You know what I'm saying? And shoestrings. It's just not on the version you got.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, y'all, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Version 2.0 is coming.
Yeah, for sure.
He could have had mad pre-sales.
Could have used it as a learning experience.
So what I told Corey was, if I'm Travis Scott, I'm turning up on the weekend. I'm bringing Beema out, and I'm making Yachty look even dumber. I mean,
get
but
that.
that's
it's
me.
unfortunate.
That's where I'm coming.
That's how we would think,
Yeah,
but it's not beneficial to
it's to Travis Scott.
Yeah,
it
at
wouldn't
all.
benefit. He-
Because we would,
yeah,
because we
exactly.
know what is right and what is wrong.
Right.
But it's
might
not
kick him in with
beneficial to Travis Scott because
He
his
doesn't lose
weekend,
anything.
he the one that really won that weekend. Like
Mhm.
Nike really went all out for him, like completely. Special announcements. He had Triple H come out, a whole bunch of wild ass shit.
Is that the one he got on his knees or something? Triple H got on his knees and gave him a belt.
Oh, I didn't know he got on his knees, but yes, he gave him a
Yeah.
belt because Raw is going to Netflix January 6th, and he's supposed to be performing.
He gave him like a hardcore
Yeah.
championship belt.
Mhm.
He got on his knees or something. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that's wild.
I was about to say something, and then he said, "Got on his knee." I was like,
Nah, because I saw that, and I saw it like, I'm not real like pop culture,
Mhm.
so things that don't interest me, I skip. You know what I'm saying? But I did see that, but it was like a split. Oh, all right, flip, and I just,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I kept it pushing. Like if it don't interest me, I'm not paying it no mind. But that stuck out to me. Like why must we put on such a act Like, and not even on no polish shit, but why you gotta get on your knees to give somebody something? Just yeah.
But that's the thing about us as a people is, I mean, if we look at if you wanna get black folks in the door, if you want to get the attention of the culture, just bring a celebrity.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Just bring us, because like you said, niggas just want to be entertained.
Niggas just want to be in the mix.
Yeah, we don't want to be. We don't fear of missing out. FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Right.
Big fear
You
of
know,
missing out.
And that's what sucks, because that's when you get trendy.
Yeah.
Or in this case, you know what I'm saying, with the shoe. I like what you said about the shoe being basic, because if I can get on custom ID and make that shoe, it's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
The logo, if I can throw a little random logo on a shoe that I know Nike will make, and they'll make a one of one. If it's like that Wu-Tang album, it's a one of one, but has anybody fucking heard it?
No.
It could be absolute trash. And like, I remember when the Wu-Tang, when some of the members was like, bro, I didn't put in on that shit. Fuck that album. But the museum word, right? Provenance.
Okay.
The provenance of it.
Yeah.
So Lil Yachty could have been like, hey, these are the shoes that Beema talked about. They up for auction. Man, these motherfuckers would have been.
They'll never come out because Beema didn't like them or whatever the case may be. But these samples, I'm selling these samples for however much money they'll fly off. That's why I like. That's why I'm a big fan of watches.
I can see that.
That's why watches is my shit.
Listen,
I don't have the money to play the watch game like I want to, but you know who does like really good? Like Hove is like a serious watch nigga.
yes.
Like his watch game is phenomenal, and
Yes.
it's a lot of good like if I had money, I would never buy chains. I would definitely buy watches though. I would. Oh my god, because the rarity in having something nobody else has. And you can really say like this particular watch is a one of one. That means none before it, none to come. Like to be able to say that, that's some fly shit. I like that.
I love watches, right? And I'm same thing, bro. When you get into some of these watches, but because I started studying the stars and shit, I love time. You know what a person is? What they call a person that studies time?
What?
A horologist.
All right, let's yeah. Any shout outs? That's for real?
Yes.
Oh god. All right. So, any shout outs? That was crazy.
Man, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take a card from Hus Deck. Shout out to y'all, man. Like, and shout out to Hus. Shout out to Kristen and Kyle taking it back to the day ones. You know what I'm saying?
Kyle on the week.
It was I swear I see him every time I'm in the middle of the city. But man, hey yo, thank y'all for rocking with me while I did this fucking shit, man. Like, bruh, oh my god, like, whoo, like it's taking everything in me not to cry right now. But and even but nah, I ain't gonna say it like that. Even the Laptop Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a part of all this shit too. Just putting that piece, putting the puzzle together, trying to do this shit. But I'm trying to do it for hip hop.
Absolutely.
Trying to do it for y'all.
And hip hop will love you for it.
I hope so. So,
shout out to everything that's going on positive in the world. In our world. I say in the world, but I don't care about the outside world. With us. Shout out to my loved ones. Shout out to my family, my friends, everything that's going positive. I hope we remain moving. Happy birthday to the greatest person I know, which is my cousin Nikki. And I'm not gonna tell you how old she is because she gonna cuss me out if I tell you how old she was. But to shout out to her, she's the most beautiful soul I've ever met, and I'm grateful for her. So.
Baltimore County Forever.